Picture this. You meet a man and it's cute, like cute, cute. He's texting, he's calling, he's consistent. You're like, wait, God, is that you? Then out of nowhere, he starts moving like an iPhone on 3%. Two texts, then one text, and then silence. Then WID at 10 p.m. like you're a late night snack or something. I mean, come on, man, be real. And you feel the shift in your body. Your brain starts opening tabs. Tab 1, is he okay? Tab 2, did I see something wrong? Tab 3, should I double text? Tab 4, how to act unbothered but not die inside. Babe, close the tabs. You're overheating. Because today we're talking about the most seductive skill you can develop, the unbothered effect. Okay, guys, before we get started, hit that subscribe button because we're not doing anxious days in 2026. We're doing standards, softness, and strategy. Now, if you're ready to stop chasing and start choosing yourself, follow me and let's rebuild your love life, your confidence, and your peace together. Today's another day of choosing yourself, and it starts now. Okay, let's clear something up. Now, unbothered is not pretending you don't care. It's not being rude. It's not being icy. It's not, I don't need anyone energy. Unbothered is, I can like you without losing myself. I can enjoy you without spiraling. I can want you without chasing you. Because the fastest way to ruin attraction is to start acting like love is a group project and you're doing all the work. We're not doing that. Also, unbothered is not ghosting people to teach them a lesson. We're not doing punishments either. We're doing peace. Now, here's what people don't say out loud. Most men can feel when you're trying to secure them. Not because you're too much, but because your energy gets, tense. You start explaining things they didn't ask. You start auditioning. You start giving girlfriend privileges to someone who hasn't even passed the boyfriend interview. Unbothered energy is seductive because it communicates, I like you, but I'm not scared to lose you. And if you're inconsistent, I will leave quietly. And that quiet willingness to walk away, that's what turns maybe men into, wait, hold on. Because you can't play with a woman who isn't fighting for her spot. Okay, so you know where I'm going next. There are rules involved with being unbothered, okay? And I'm going to give you real life examples with these. Okay, rule 1, you don't chase clarity. You request it once, then watch behavior. Now, if something feels off, you're allowed to ask a question, but you ask it once, not once in 5 different ways. You're not writing a dissertation titled, Hello, sir, I have noticed a shift in communication patterns. Girl, stand up. Here's what you say instead. Hey, I like consistency. Are you interested in getting to know each other? Now, if he's interested, you'll get a clear answer and consistent action. If he's vague, defensive, or acts like you're asking for a kidney, well, that's your answer. Unbothered women don't debate confusion. They don't negotiate for basic effort. They observe and they move accordingly. Now, rule 2. You don't reward crumbs with full access. Now, if he's giving you crumbs and you're giving him full access, you're teaching him that crumbs are enough. Late night WID, that's not romance. That's recycling. Now, your unbothered response would be, not tonight. If you want to see me, plan something. Short, sweet, no attitude, because you're not mad. You're just not available for nonsense. And if he disappears because you asked him to plan, well, he wasn't looking for you. He was looking for convenience. Now, rule 3, you keep your life loud. The unbothered effect is not a texting strategy. It's a lifestyle. Unbothered women, they have things going on. Friends, goals, gym, books, sleep, peace, you name it. A life that doesn't pause because a man took 4 hours to text back. That's the life of an unbothered woman. Now, the goal, though, is not to be hard to get. The goal is to be easy to respect. And if he can't keep up with your standards, he's not your man. He's just, a notification. Now, let's do scripts because I love y'all and I don't want anyone sending a paragraph from the spirit of panic. Here's a scenario. He disappears and pops back up. He says, hey, stranger. And you go, hey, what's up? That's it. You're not like, OMG, I thought you died. Are you okay? You're not the Red Cross girl. If he tries to vibe with no plan, you say, what did you have in mind? And if he still doesn't plan, you go, okay, let me know when you want to actually plan something. Listen, guys, you're not punishing him. You're just not donating your energy for free. Now, here's another scenario. Last minute invite. He says, come over. And you go, not tonight. And then watch this. Watch how quiet you stay. Because some of y'all respond, not tonight, and then add 7 explanations. Unbothered is a complete sentence. Now, scenario 3, inconsistent effort. If it's been chaotic, stop pretending you're chill when you're not. You go, I like getting to know you, but I prefer consistency. If you're not in that space, no hard feelings. And the key is what you do after. You don't chase him for reassurance. You don't keep explaining. You let his behavior answer you. Okay, so now let's go over how to become unbothered, even if you're an anxious person. Now, let's be real. Some of y'all are like, Sasha, I hear you, but my chest gets tight. Okay, here's the cheat code. Unbothered starts in your nervous system. When you feel yourself spiraling, do this. 1, just name it. I'm anxious because this feels uncertain. 2, give yourself a reality check. I don't have enough information yet. And in 3, choose yourself. If he's for me, he'll be consistent. If not, I'll be okay. And I know that one sounds simple, but it's the difference between a woman who chases and a woman who attracts. Because when you truly believe you'll be okay either way, you stop moving like you're afraid. So here's the whole method. You request clarity once, you stop rewarding low effort, you keep your life loud, and you give warmth to effort and distance to inconsistency. The unbothered isn't cold, it's calm, it's self-respect with lip gloss. Now let me say this gently. You don't need to be obsessed over. You need to be consistently chosen. And the right man won't need you to beg for that. Now, if this hit a nerve, comment unbothered so I know you're choosing peace this week. And if you want me to do a part 2, even with more scripts, like what to say when he's not ready or when he wants benefits with no commitment, tell me in the comments. Now, I love you enough to tell the truth, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.